Hey there, this is James Wilson with BJJ Strength Training Systems and BJJStrengthTraining.com. Today I want to share one of my favorite methods, tools in my toolbox for helping people get stronger without putting a lot of wear and tear on them in the process. And it's a common misconception that in order to be strong and fit, you have to be working really hard, kind of almost on your ragged edge all the time in order to improve. And unfortunately, that's simply not true. It's actually counterproductive for you as a BJJ athlete, because if you're sore, you're tired, you're beat up from your workouts, then you're not going to be able to drill and roll effectively. And so if it's affecting how you're able to perform your sport, then is it really getting you better at your sport? So with that said, this method here is called rep ladders. And what this allows you to do is get a lot of good, high quality reps in with a decent amount of weight without it ever really feeling too hard. And that's the secret, is you want to be strong, but you don't want to have to be working really hard in order to use it. I mean, you know, the best make things look easy, and that's what you want. You want it to look easy. So what I'm going to do is demonstrate this method with one of the best ones to use it with, which is a dumbbell clean and press. And so for a dumbbell clean and press, you're going to need you a dumbbell, obviously. And what we're going to do is we're going to clean it up, and then we're going to press it. So it'll look like this. Down, catch it, press it, hear my elbow pop, bring it back down and down. So to do this, if you've ever done any sort of Olympic lifting, it's the exact same thing. You want your hips back and your chest down. You can see that if I do that, the dumbbell here will come down, no problem. If I bend my knees too much and I squat it down, my hand, the dumbbell is gonna hit my knee. So butt back, chest down, and then you're gonna snap the hips forward, and in order to generate the power to bring it up. So you're gonna snap the hips forward as you shrug it up, and you catch it here at the top. And then for a press, a good press, good tall pillar, you're gonna press the weight up, lock the elbow out, bicep in line with the ear, bring it back down to start position, and then you'd bring it back down, and catch it, and then you would repeat. So clean and press. Clean and press. That's the exercise. So to use this with a rep ladder, instead of say doing a certain number of 5 reps, you could do a set of 2 reps, a set of 3 reps, and then a set of 5 reps. And so by doing that, you've gotten 10 reps in, so it's the same amount of volume as doing 2 sets of 5, but you're not putting as much wear and tear and strain because you did a set of 2, a set of 3. Both of those probably felt relatively easy. Your set of 5, which you're like, okay, this is starting to feel a little harder, but instead of just continually working on, all right, this is as hard as I can work, and repeating that, the idea is you kind of, wave the load, it would go from light to moderate to hard, and then go through that cycle anywhere from, you can do as few as 2, as many as 5 if you want. 3 to 5 is usually the standard with that. And then, the amount of reps can vary depending upon how much load you're using. If you're going pretty heavy, you would do like a 1, 2, 3 rep ladder. So you would do a set of 1, a set of 2, and then a set of 3. Or you could do like a 2, 3, 5. So again, there's a lot of different ways to play with the rep ladders. But again, the basic idea is that you're using a good amount of weight, solid amount of weight, but you're only having one hard set in every few sets. And so, you've got an easier set, a moderate set, and then that hard set, and then you go back to that light, moderate, and hard. And that, again, that waving the load, it does so much for you. Again, it helps you get strong, but without necessarily tearing you down a lot in the process, which again, for us as BJJ athletes is really important because it's such a rough sport on us already. So again, if you're walking in there sore and tired and stiff from your training, good luck. I'd rather walk in there feeling a little fresh and just be strong and not have to be beat up in the process. So anyways, so that does it for this training tip. Once again, it's been James Wilson with BJJ Strength Training Systems. You can check me out on the web at BJJStrengthTraining.com. If you got any questions or comments, please visit me there. Always love to hear from you, and I'll talk to you in the next tip.